thing in our Asian family and stuff like that. It's, it's quite heterosexual sort of, that sort of moral thing. But, and expect you to get married, grow up, get married, have kids, blah, 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 blah. But, no, from a very young age, really, I used to watch a lot of Oriental films, not the Kung Fu ones, but the sort of more drama ones, like the Hong Kongese equivalent to Home and Away or something. And, you just see the male characters, but you sort of wanted to be in their position. Then as you grow up, you sort of, admired them, but basically felt attraction to them. So yeah, from a very young age, so just grew up with it, really. I suppose everyone grows up with the way their sexuality, and they sort of get aware of it as they get older and older. I told my best friend at the time, I'd keep in contact with her anyway, now, but she seemed to know anyway, but I told her and she was like, oh, and she did, everyone did everything not to tread on my toes, and in the end it really got annoying, and I just said, relax, chill, because it's, it's just nothing. You don't need to mention it, it's nothing. At the end of the day, to me, it's just, half the time I don't even know I'm gay. I'm just human, I'm just here. And that's, I just enjoy my life. I don't really care whether I'm gay, straight, bi, whatever.
Wait, when do you know when you're gay or not? I'm not gay, I can't really comment on that.
The pressure on gay men and women to consent to sexual activity is no more or less than that put upon heterosexual men and women. And I think that people know at quite a young age where their sexual orientation lies.
I don't say, hi, my name's David, I'm gay. As I said, I don't really, a lot of the time I don't really care, because it doesn't pop into my mind as much as, there's more, a lot of the time there's more important things that I focus on.
I don't really think it should be legalised at all, but then I'm 85 and rather old-fashioned.
Because you have to travel through the traffic jam every day, but in saying that, there's a lot of interesting people you meet on the tube. It's really funny. It's amazing what you see. I love it, but I hate it, especially when you get in rush hour.
Pha nước đi bọc
Có đừng nhậm không?
nhất dạo sống rồi không mời
Dạo sống có đừng nhậm là sẽ đi gọi đúng không? Mà
làm gói một đĩa bánh hả? Rồi đĩa bít
cái em xin phạt quậy rồi cũng được. In traditional China, there used to be arranged marriages, and people put there to reproduce, to have a big family, to show pride. And a lot of Asian cultures are the same. I see it as the same, and sometimes the Western culture as well. I think youth groups are fantastic. Youth groups help you. For me, I just go there to relax.
The idea behind gay youth groups is to give young people who think they're either lesbian, gay or bisexual, first of all, the opportunity to have somewhere to socialise. Secondly, to give them the opportunity to meet people who they can identify with in terms of their sexuality, and also gives young people the opportunity to get information and support around some of the issues that may not have any other access to support.
It's quite good sometimes, I suppose. The good things are you can be quite outrageous and to get away with it. But it's also very much, the culture, the gay culture, is very much into looks and about being young, what's depressing, because you worry about getting old. So that's bad point of view. So, yeah. But other than that, I quite like being young and gay.
What I mainly want is for gays, lesbians and bisexuals to be equal in work, equal in school, equal in college, equal in a community.
Youth groups have done so much for me. The one in, I go to the local one in Waterloo, Energy, and it's great. I meet new friends, I meet lots of people, and sometimes we do workshops, writing workshops, or sometimes we have parties, and you know, you make friends, you go out with them, you socialise, go to cafes. It's great, you know, youth groups are so good.
I think you can't be compared with the proper man and wife relationship which leads to family life and so on.
If we were just put on here to reproduce, what about love? Where's love? If you say the Lord loves you, or God loves you, then why can't we be able to show love to each other? It makes no sense to me. And when you go out there as a person, you know, you just got to look out where you're going, what you're doing. I mean, it's dangerous anywhere if there's cars and everything, you just get knocked over. But there's people out there waiting, there's people out there targeting people to attack. And you've got to be smart enough to watch out where you're going and watch out that you don't get attacked. I mean, you've got to expect it, but, you know, you've just got to be smart about it.
I think society isn't homophobic in general, but a lot of people don't understand all the issues, and it's that creates the impression that it's homophobic. It's often lack of understanding, people that haven't experienced working alongside lesbian and gay staff, they've got their own stereotypes which you need to be challenged to see that things aren't as they first thought, and it's that creates the impression that perhaps if you walk into a police station, and many people have had personal experiences, negative experiences, and as a police service we're trying to change that.
Gallup works with the police in a variety of ways. One main way that we work with the police is with Scotland Yard and with the newly formed community advisory group made up of members of the lesbian, gay, bisexual and transgender community, and Gallup has 2 representatives on that. And that group will be advising the Met on their strategy for working with lesbian and gay victims of homophobic crime. And on a local division level, Gallup in the long term aims to have a worker in most of the boroughs across London, and in the short term we work in about 7 or 8 local borough liaison groups, so with the local police and their community advisory groups as well.
It's just like a part of me, like my hands or body. Sometimes you just don't realise they're even there, but it's just a part of you. Young people should be able to feel comfortable discovering it, not like it's a new world, but it's there and they're slowly exploring something as they grow up with it, not just to discover it in a bang.